Assalamualaikum Sir Nizam. My name is Anis Fazlana binti Azman from NBF 5D. I will be presenting slide 2 until 6. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Fatimah Hani binti Nurin. I present about necessary condition of Musharakah and Musharakah Tanah Kisah. Thank you.
First, we will discuss on definition of Musharakah. In Islamic terms, Musharakah means sharing and Shirkah means partner. In Islamic point of view, Musharakah means two or more than 2% who agree to contribute funds for conducting any businesses, which means all the partners will share the profit according to a specific ratio and agreements, while the loss is shared accordingly to the ratio of the contribution. It is an ideal alternative for the interest based on financing with far-reaching effects on both production and distribution. As you can see here, this is the evidence of Musharakah that you can find in Al-Quran. Next, we will see the pillars of Musharakah. There are 6 of them. First is Sahibul Mal, which is the owner of the capital and also the fund provider. Second is Rasul Mal, which is the capital to start any businesses. And third is Riba, which is share of profit. Fourth is Mudarib, which is the entrepreneur. Fifth is Al-Amal or Mashru, which is the business ventures or projects. And sixth, lastly is Siga, which is Ijab and Kabul, which is the offer and acceptance of any businesses. Next, we will discuss on types of Musharakah. In general, Musharakah is divided into 2 types. First is partnership in joint ownership. In Arabic words is Shirkah al-Milk, and second is contractual partnership. In Arabic words is Shirkah al-Akad. First, we will go to the partnership in joint ownership, which is the Shirkah al-Milk. It means that the joint ownership of 2 or more persons in a particular property. The basic feature of Shirkah al-Milk is to mix the ownership either by choice or mandatorily. If 2 or more persons purchase an asset jointly, they become the owner of the asset. This partnership comes into existence as their own choice because they themselves choose to purchase the asset jointly. In second type of Shirkah al-Milk, the partnership is established mandatorily or automatically without any effort or action of both parties. For example, if a person is dead, all his heirs become the new owners of his property. They become the joint owners through the law of inheritance without any effort and any action. So it's basically will be the heir's property. Next, for contractual partnership, Shirkah al-Akad. It is a type of partnership which is established by the mutual contract of the parties. It is most widely used in business transactions and can be translated as contractual partnership or joint commercial enterprise. Basically, it is an agreement between 2 or more people to combine their assets, labor, or liabilities for the purpose of profit making. All the parties enter in partnership contract willingly and share the profit and loss of the joint venture. In contractual partnership, the partner may contribute the capital, reputation, or services. From this perspective, the contractual partnership can be further divided into 3 categories. We will see in the next slide. As you can see here, this is the 3 categories that has been divided under contractual partnership. First, partnership in capital, Shirkah al-Amwal. Second, partnership in services, Shirkah al-Amal. Third, partnership in goodwill or reputation, Shirkah al-Wujuh. First, Shirkah al-Amwal. It is a type of partnership where all the partners will contribute some capital into the commercial enterprise. second, Syirkah Al-Amal. It is a type of partnership where all the partners will join to undertake in providing their services or labor, and fee charge from the customer is distributed among them according to an agreed ratio. This form of partnership does not require to contribute any money or any capital. For example, if two persons agree to provide tailoring services to their customer, the wages earned from them will go to the joint pool and distributed among the partners according to their agreement. Third is Syirkah Al-Wujuh. It's a type of partnership where the partners have no investment at all. They purchase the commodities on lower deferred price based on their reputation or creditworthiness and sell them on the spot. The profit is shared among the partners according to their agreement. In this type of partnership, the partner don't have to invest in form of capital, but they need to determine the liabilities of each partner and profit sharing ratio.
Necessary conditions of Musharakah. Conditions of shareholders and partners. First, a right to manage the project himself or as an agent on behalf of the other shareholders. Second, qualifies to act as agent under concept of al-wakalah. Third, each partners or shareholders contribute the capital and share the profit according to profit sharing ratio (PSR). Fourth, principle of accepting responsibilities, such as sound, matured, and intelligent. Fifth, not restricted from dealing in business transactions, such as not a bankrupt or not a safi, meaning extremely extravagant person. Lastly, not being forced to enter into a contract. Next, the condition of capital. First, must be a monetary value, indicator of money. Second, will be pulled together and jointly owned by shareholders. Third, if not necessary, to be equal among them. Lastly, the agreed profit sharing ratio does not solely based on shareholding percentage, but according to agreement between them. The conditions of project. First, Sharia approved. Second, halal in nature according to Sharia. Third, managed by business entity. And lastly, project must avoid matters that will arise top of the existing shareholder, such as mixture of project asset with its own, executing another musharakah shareholders, and extending a credit term to others unless with the permission of existing shareholders. The conditions of profit. First, upon execution of musharakah, profit sharing ratio must be agreed by shareholder. Second, bank and entrepreneur will contribute their share of capital. Each party has equal right to involve in management project. Third, each party share profit sharing ratio of venture according to profit sharing ratio. If project suffer losses, they will be borne according to their shareholding percentage. Fourth, individual tasks or skill performed by the partners for the benefit of the venture must be valued and considered, especially when agreeing on profit sharing ratio. Lastly, loss due negligence is borne by the negligee. This is the sample of modus operandi of project financing under the contract of Musharakah. This is the sample calculation of profit earned and loss incurred by each partner under Musharakah project financing. Profit is share based on agreed profit sharing ratio, and loss is share based on equity ratio of each partner. Musharakah mutanakisah. Refers to diminishing musharakah, which is co-ownership agreement between the Islamic bank and the financing customer. One of the partner promises to purchase the equity share of the other partner gradually until the title of the equity is completely transferred to him. The transaction starts with the formation of partnerships alert, which buying and selling of the equity takes place between two partners. One partner leases his share of the asset to the other partner on ijarah lease basis. The partnership will come to an end with one partner being the sole owner of the asset or business venture, for example, home financing. This is a sample modus operandi of Musharakah Mutanakisah for house financing. First, customer identifies the property, signs the S&P agreement, pays deposit, and applies for the financing. Second, once the application is approved, bank enters into a Musharakah arrangement with the customer. Third, customer leases the bank share in the house. Fourth, customer will pay an amount in addition to the rental to buy the bank's unit in the property. Lastly, the partnership will be terminated with the customer owning 100% of the house and the title will be transferred to him or her. Modern application. Musharakah can be applied in project financing, working capital financing, interbank lending or borrowing, import or export financing, saving, current investment account, securitization, and sukuk musyarakah. That's all. Thank you from us about musyarakah. Bye bye.